Hey guys, my name is Kel, and in this video I'm going to try to create a pattern for a crochet frog. I've never made a pattern before actually, so this will be quite a challenge for me, but I'm pretty confident that I can make a basic pattern for a toy like this. The final pattern, if I succeed, will be available in my website. So welcome to my channel. This is the first video on this YouTube channel and my first video doing anything like this. As you can probably tell, a little bit about me. I'm a recently unemployed graphic designer. I'm 26 years old and I really like knitting, I really like crocheting. I like all kinds of fiber arts, really. I do like also needle felting, but this channel I will focus more on knit toys and crochet toys. I've been toying with the idea of making a YouTube channel to, give me something to do and get me out of this depressive state that I've been in, very anxious also. So I decided to distract myself and to share a little bit of my passion with you guys. I really hope you enjoy your time with me. So without further ado, let's get to it. I will be using these two yarns at first. So this is gonna be the body and this is for the belly. I don't want to make two separate parts for the belly. I want to make them together in the round. So I'm gonna have to float the yarn in between. So we're gonna be changing yarn colors as we go through the body. What I'm using is cotton thread, and this one is about 200 meters for 100 grams of yarn. So that's about 4.4 ounces and 278 yards if you're in the USA. And we're gonna be using a 3mm crochet hook. I really don't like this crochet hook. It's so thin. I spent way too much time crocheting yesterday, so it's kind of my fault, but my hand got swollen because it's really thin and it really dig into this finger especially. All my fingers got a little swollen, but the ring finger was the worst one, like double in size. I hate this hook. And if you guys have any recommendations of better hooks for the grip so it doesn't dig into it, please let me know. The design that I want to do for the frog is basically like a really leggy design, like this oval shape. This is what I'm gonna try to make. I'm gonna start from up here. These are two little bumps. For the bumps, I thought I could just make magic ring. So I'll make a magic ring here, a magic ring here, and then I'll connect the two with the chain, and then I'll just go down the body. And then when I get here, I'll just change the yarn color. I'm gonna try and do that now. Right, here in the mouth, I decided to sew the white into the back loop to create kind of a lip here. The eyes, these eyes are way too small for what I want, because if you remember the sketch, I have some big eyes here. I do like this though. I don't know, what do you guys think? I do like this. I'm gonna order some bigger eyes to test it. I did the magic ring on the top and I connected it with the chain. And I'm gonna show you how I change the colors in this video. I will frog this. It's just not what I want yet, and I don't want to waste yarn. Next time I'm gonna make these little eye bumps shorter. But I do like how it's turning out. Oh, also, I did an increase here. It doesn't look good. Like, it creates this indentation here, and then it suddenly grows again. I think I should have made the increase earlier. So that's also an alteration that I'm gonna make. It's getting there. So what I did is, when I made this, I created an extra round of single crochets. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna undo that round. Now we just have the beginning, and I'm gonna use this shape to connect to this, but also I'm gonna undo this too. I woke up super sick today, but I really want to finish this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish today, maybe tomorrow. I wanted to show you where I am right now. I built the two eyes, like I said, and now I'm gonna start with the increases. I got a little confused with the increases, not gonna lie, so I had to make a chart just so I know where I'm actually gonna do the increases, because it needs to be symmetrical, and the way that I was doing it before, it just wasn't symmetrical at all. This little chart helped me a lot. This is where I am. I'm gonna start a new round and I'm gonna start increasing now, and we'll see how that goes. So for the leg, I tried making a two-dimensional kind of shape. It's quite flat and I didn't like it. It doesn't have like a really good structure. This is like a chain, and then I went back slip stitching, skipping one, and then I made another chain, and I went back slip stitching again, and then I did that again, and then I went up the body slip stitching. I also tried double crocheting and single crocheting up the leg, but I still don't like it. It was very flat. So this one I really like. This is what I'm going to go with for both the legs and the arms. So I made a magic ring and I slip stitched the fingers, but the rest of the body is just a magic ring tube. So I made two legs and I made two arms. Today I woke up and I took a look at the legs and I don't like them. There's like a bump on the end and the fingers are way too splayed out. So if you like touch it or hold it a certain way, they bend out of shape. I like the actual leg. I just don't like the feet really. I'm gonna see what I can come up with. Also the fingers are too long. I think maybe, I don't know, maybe I want them shorter. Yeah, like that's so much cuter. Look at that. So I'm gonna try the same technique, just shorter fingers, and then I'm gonna try make them a little bit closer like this, because I don't like, this is not working for me. Before I finish the day, I wanted to show you guys how I make the color change. So in the stitch before the color change, so in that stitch, I'm gonna start the stitch as normal. So this is a single crochet. I'm gonna pull a loop, and that's gonna be 2 green loops there. And then before I take the third loop, right, I'm gonna switch to the white yarn. So I'm gonna put the yarn over the hook as if it's the green line, but this time it's the white, and I'm gonna pull through with the white yarn. And that stitch will be green, but the stitches after this are going to be white. And I'm just gonna continue stitching as normal with the white yarn this time, and I'm gonna drop the green yarn. And once I'm done with the white color, I'm going to do the exact same thing with the green yarn. So I'm gonna make a loop with the white, change to the green, and then pull through and continue with the green yarn. And I just went to sleep after this because I was really sick. The next day, however, I managed to make the frog. So here's me midway down the body, and I really like the shape. I was really happy with it. As you can probably hear, the entire day was just raining non-stop, but I really like the noise of rain. It really calms me down. I spent the day connecting the legs to the body. Before I connected the legs to the body though, I filled the frog body with this fiber, and I made sure to fill first the two eyes. So I really stick my finger in there and I try to place as much fiber as possible on both eyes before I just stuff the rest, and then I fasten off the body.
Curious butterflies.
You mean bread and butterflies?
Oh, yes, of course.
So I managed to fasten off the body, and this is what it looks like. I'm pretty happy with the body shape, given that I've never made a pattern before. I think it went pretty smoothly, though here I really had a difficult time. I had to undo it like 10 times or something to get it to be straighter, because it kept wanting to slant this way, and that's just how crochet is. It goes in a spiral like that. You can't just do the collar straight. You have to keep shifting the collar to the right so that it doesn't keep going to the left. Yeah, it was kind of tricky, but I'm happy with the result. And now I just gotta sew on the legs and the arms. I really wanted to make some clothes for this little frog, so I decided to make a little sweater. It's a knitted sweater, and I'll put the pattern in the description because it's not mine. It was really easy to make, surprisingly easy, and it didn't take too long. I'm really happy with how the sweater turned out. We're done. I'm so happy with this shape. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I do want to get bigger eyes for him, but unfortunately the eyes didn't get here before I could finish the video. I still think it looks cute. I'm just gonna try later with like 20mm eyes to see how it looks. These are 10mm eyes. I did this little sweater for him. I'll put the pattern in the description. It's not from me, it's from another creator. I'm really stoked. The only part that I think I could do better is the fingers. I think they're still not 100%. I don't know how to make them better yet, but if I do in the future, I will update the pattern. The pattern that I made for the little frog, I'll put it on ribbon. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll put it on the screen. I created a profile there, and I created a little store. So from now on I'm going to upload my patterns there. I'm not gonna sell this pattern for a lot of money because it's my first pattern. I'll give you the pattern for free and you can make it, and then you can tell me if I made any mistakes. This is the finished little guy, and this really gave me the confidence to do more patterns in the future. If you like to see me do more patterns and create more little creatures like this video if you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.